Hi, this is Tom, and in this quick tip for Revit, I will explain the difference between strong reference, weak reference, and no reference with regards to the reference planes. So, as you know, when you are creating reference planes in your family editor, there is a property isReference of the reference plane, and you can choose multiple options. The main ones are not reference, strong reference, and weak reference. Then there are others, but they behave mostly as the strong reference, so we will talk only about these first three. You can even, if you created a reference plane, you can even change it after it's created. So I have created this simple cabinet, and from the front view we can see that I have created these shelves, and they are set to these reference planes, and this top is a strong reference plane, this middle one is weak reference plane, and the bottom one is set to not a reference plane. So let's take a look at how these reference planes from the front view behave in our project. Let's look at the plan view of our project, and I have prepared a section that looks at our cabinet. So let's zoom in on our cabinet, and you can see that if I start to create a line dimension from the floor, and I can dimension up to the strong reference, it shows up. The weak reference here behaves exactly the same as the strong reference. I can create the aligned dimension up to it, but the no reference, it doesn't show up. Even if I try to hit tab, the no reference doesn't show up when I try to create dimensions, or even if I would try to align something to the reference plane. The difference between strong reference and weak reference comes into play only when they are driven by instance parameters. So I have created three different cabinet families, and when I look at this one, the left and right reference planes are set to be as not reference. When we look at this in the family editor, you can see that this one is set to not a reference plane, this one is set to not a reference plane. Okay, that's the first family. And the second one is set to have these reference planes as strong, and the third one is set to have these reference planes as weak. And they are driven by instance parameter. You can see that here it's the width parameter. Now with the not reference plane, you can see that I have no shape handles here. With the strong reference planes, you can see that I can change the instance parameter by these shape handles. And with the weak, it behaves the same. I have these shape handles here. The difference between strong and weak reference planes comes into play only when I start to use the align tool. When I align to this wall and I use the strong reference plane, you can see that it stretches the family. But if I align to this wall, to the weak reference plane, it moves the family. It doesn't stretch. So this is quite important difference between weak and strong reference planes. So the strong reference plane stretches the family, the weak one moves the family. I will take a few steps back. The important thing is that when I go to the family editor, that the parameter that's driven by the strong or weak reference plane, that it's instance. If it's not instance parameter, I will uncheck it, save the family and load it into our project. I'll overwrite it. When we don't have it set as instance parameters, there are no shape handles, and when I use the align tool, both of them behave the same. Okay. The last thing I want to mention is when you use those reference planes and you use and there are these left, center, right, bottom, back, all of these named reference planes, they behave as strong reference planes, so they stretch the family. So the main types are not reference, strong reference, and weak reference planes. If you want to learn how to create families with different types of parameters with instance or type parameters, you can check out my tutorial on how to create a parametric table. Okay, hope this helps and take care.